Hey, my name is Dan. I used to work at the biggest dealership in the country, and now I teach fine folks like you how not to get fucked when buying a car. Now in this video, I really want to expose a huge company that raised over $1.5 million from a product that they do not have, technology that they do not have, and they are lying about the technology that they claim to have. All right, so the company we're going to talk about is Atlas Motor Vehicles. They are claiming to invented some kind of new technology, and they're going to be making electric trucks. And let me tell you 5 seconds about the truck, a few seconds about the owner of this company, and then we're going to talk about the actual technology that they are claiming to have. So they're claiming to have 300, 400, and 500 mile ranges. And here's the craziest part. They're claiming to have a technology that will be able to charge these trucks in 15 minutes. Let me say this again. You're going to be able to charge ginormous battery, truck battery. It's huge. It's ginormous. 300, 400, 500 mile range in 15 minutes. Tesla doesn't have it. Ford doesn't have it. Chevy doesn't have it. Ford, why did I even say it? I mean, they don't have anything. Toyota doesn't have it. Honda doesn't have it. Apple doesn't have it. Samsung kinda has it a little bit. Now this is what they're claiming that this truck is gonna tow. This is with the weight of a truck. 17,000 pounds just regular, or 35,000 pounds that's dually with a gooseneck. Again, that's with the weight of a truck, all right? Now, if you want to watch about this truck and how everybody is slobbering all over it and how there is absolutely zero research done on this, you can watch some videos on YouTube. There's a bunch of videos with zero research. All they're talking about is just the truck and what they are, pretending to have. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the owner of a company and what they're pretending to have. I'm going to show you how they're scamming people and how they actually don't have anything. I have done over a month of fucking research on this shit. Over a month. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fit everything into this video. I might have to cut some of this out, but literally, I have three folders of information on this company. Mark Henchett. Let's just read two fucking sentences that he said. This is not about him. This is from him. I believe to change the world, we need to build it ourselves. Build what? Ourselves. We cannot wait for government to force it. So, Mark, you're telling me that you think government should force something on us, but we cannot wait for it? What is so good that government has that they need to force that shit on us? Can you tell me? Guys, if you think government has something that needs to be forced on us, can you tell me what it is? If it's more than 12 inches, I do not want to hear about it. Next one. We cannot wait for big corporations to innovate. Excellent, Mark. Let's not wait for big corporations to innovate. Then who the fuck is gonna innovate? It's not sure as shit gonna be me. I don't have millions of fucking dollars to innovate. I'm sorry, did I say millions? I meant to say fucking billions. We're not in 70s, all right? We're not in 1960s. $1 million in 2019 ain't worth fucking shit. You can't do shit with $1 million. It's maybe a nice house, that's it. Maybe a couple of cars. $1 million is nothing. If you want to innovate, you need billion dollars to start with. We can't wait for the big fucking corporations to innovate. Then who the fuck is gonna innovate? Mark, who the fuck is gonna innovate? If it's not gonna be Apple, Samsung, Toyota, Ford, Dell, Microsoft, who the fuck is gonna innovate? Next. Wow, if I'm a little pissed off, that's only because I'm a lot pissed off. Okay, let's keep going here. So they raised a lot of money on a website that's called enginestart.com. So what it is, it's a crowdfunding platform. You put your money into a project that you think someday will be existing, and you have no way of getting your money back in case it was a scam. And this thing is a scam. Let's move on. This company raised a lot of money, somewhere around $1.5, $1.7 million, because you see all these lines? This is just one page of publicity about this company. Just one page. Just one. There's way more pages. This is stupid, uneducated, lazy as fuck auto bloggers and car reviewers that are hopping on the latest fucking trend. I've done 4 weeks of research on this shit. They have maybe done 4 minutes, 4 fucking minutes, and they're writing articles, making videos about this, and there are some serious, prominent, actual bloggers and journals here. These are not random YouTubers like me with 5 subscribers. These are multi-million-dollar publications. You might be thinking that this guy, Mark Hanchett, has lots of experience in automotive world and he left the corporate world and started his own thing. No. You know what he was doing before this? He was working for an Accent Group. Okay, what this company does, they make electrical fucking tasers. So before he was scamming people, he was making electrical tasers to kill motherfuckers. If you want to kill somebody with electrical taser, I got your man right here. Mark Hanchett is the guy to go to. However, if you're trying to buy an electrical truck, I would not give this fucking cunt a cent. Let's keep going. Let's fucking keep going. This is what he has to offer, all right? He already raised $1.5 million last time I checked. You can invest $1,000, $1,015, $5,000, and $10,000, and this is what you're gonna get for $1,000. $500 off your truck that doesn't exist. The truck doesn't exist. For $1,015, for just $15 more, you're gonna get $1,500 off your truck that doesn't exist and a special invite to a public unveiling. How is it a special invite to public unveiling if it's public fucking unveiling? Next, $5,017. For $5,017, you're gonna get $7,000 off. If I didn't know math, I would think this shit works. But thank God I actually know math. Hold on a second. How is he giving $7,000 off for $5,000 in? He's getting 5, but he's giving $7,000 off the price of a truck. What? Let's keep going. An Atlas Motor Vehicle t-shirt, you're gonna get a fucking t-shirt for your 5 grand. Again, a public unveiling. You know, you're gonna get a special invite for a public unveiling. You're gonna get a special invite to a public parking lot. A special invite to test drive this vehicle whenever it appears, whenever they make it. God knows when this shit is gonna happen. Next one, level 3, for $10,000, you're gonna get $16,000 off your truck. What kind of math is he using? I don't understand. You're gonna get a t-shirt again, and you're gonna get again a special invite to a public unveiling. But wait, there's more. With the commitment to purchase of an Atlas Motor vehicle, well shit, for 16 grand, I think people are pretty fucking committed. When somebody's giving you 16 grand, that sounds like a commitment. Investors will get an opportunity to participate in driving of a pre-production test vehicle. You won't even drive the actual truck, you will drive a pre-production test vehicles. That means you can make any truck, anything. You can buy a Ford, throw a couple of batteries on that shit and call it pre-production test vehicle. Listen, this is not my biggest thing, okay? This is what I want to talk about. This is what they're claiming to have their competition. Their competition is Chevy's, Ford, Dodge's, Nissan's, Honda Ridgeline. How is Honda Ridgeline a competitive pickup truck? That's not even a real pickup truck. That's something that you buy if you ever need to haul a refrigerator to a dump. Literally, Honda Ridgeline is not a truck that you buy when you want to tow shit. Let's read this here because this is just fucking amazing. Ford to spend over $5 billion over the next 5 years on electrified vehicles. Ford plans to spend, come on, hire somebody to proofread your shit. Again, this just proves my point. If you want to start a business, it doesn't need to be perfect. Just make it fucking happen and you're gonna fucking be just fine, all right? It doesn't have to be perfect. If you're thinking about starting a business, just fucking do it. Don't wait for perfection. So Ford is planning to spend $5 billion to make electrified trucks. Ford F-150 is actually coming out with electric trucks in the next few years. $5 billion. This guy raised $1 million and he's planning to do the same thing. Is he on drugs? He should be selling drugs because that just makes more sense. He raised $1.5 million and he's saying that he has some kind of technology that nobody else has, that he's gonna make his trucks charge in 15 fucking minutes. Not even Ford, not even Tesla is claiming that. But this guy is claiming that he has technology that will charge his truck in 15 fucking minutes. There is more. Fiat Chrysler is investing $9 billion in electric cars. In Europe, 60% of the vehicles will be electrified. Do you see these numbers? 5 billion, 9 billion. And this guy has 1.5 million and he's claiming to have some kind of technology that nobody else has. This is just fucking mind-blowing. How are people buying this shit? Next slide. I have so many of them. Build something that matters, not something to play the game. What the fuck does that even mean, Mark? What the fuck does this mean? If you don't understand what it means, me neither. Just kidding, I actually do understand. Because I understand marketing and sales, this is something that marketers use to fill up the space in your head when you're thinking about something. Whenever you're thinking about a company, you're gonna think something. And those thoughts are either come from your head or they're gonna come from outside and they will be placed into your head. That's why there are slogans, that's why there are marketing campaigns, right? This is what it is. Build something that matters, not something just to play the game. It doesn't mean anything, but because this company put it into your head, you think that this shit actually means something. Well, it's out there, must mean something. No, it doesn't mean fucking anything. Next one, profitability means nothing if your product doesn't engage with the expectation. Yeah, tell that to Apple and their latest 7, how many iPhones they have. It's just a copy of a previous fucking iPhone with 2 things changed. You don't need to have excellent product to be profitable. That's what I'm saying. Apple makes not the best iPhones, but they're charging the most premium you can possibly fucking think. Next one, focus on experience and exceed expectations. This sentence right here can be applied to anybody. Literally, focus on experience and exceed expectations. You can have this on a fucking hot dog stand in New York. Literally, this is so broad, nonsensical, meaningless, it can be applied to anybody. Literally, it makes no sense over here. Now, for the next one, I'm gonna channel my inner Russian, if you don't mind. Solve a problem, a big problem. One that people did not realize must be solved. And we have invented a special product just for you, a cock sock. Have you ever had your cock cold in winter? Well, no more. You put this rat-looking thing, I'm sorry, I can't even. This rat-looking thing will keep your cock warm. You didn't think this was a problem, but we solved the problem. The one that people didn't think must be solved. But wait, there is more. When you buy a cock sock today, you will also get a cock sock that looks like a hot dog with mustard. Because mustard is the best thing you can put on a hot dog. Now, on top of this, you will also get a math educational program for your kids. 1 + 1 = 3. In Russia, that's how we do math. Alright? What the fuck is this? Literally, I'm sorry, if that was cringe-worthy, and it might have been, I'm sorry. a big problem, a problem people do not realize that even needs to be solved. What the fuck does that even mean? Literally, it doesn't mean anything. Don't be afraid of significant challenges. I think you should be afraid of significant challenges. When you have $1.5 million that you took from people for a product that you don't even have, I would be worried as fuck. Anywhere else in the world, this guy would be missing 2 of his kneecaps. Only in America you can scam people for millions of dollars and still walk around free. Not a fucking problem. Only in America. I guarantee you, this shit happens in Russia, this guy's missing 2 kneecaps the next day. All right, let's keep going here. You see this thing here? I absolutely love this page. There's so much information to go on. Scale test battery pack. Okay, so they have a unique cells designed by Atlas. Wow, if only somebody knew how to do Google search for images. Oh wait, I know how to do image Google search, and guess what I found? Look what I found. Look at this here. Literally, you see this shit? This is exactly the same picture that they used on their website, and this battery pack, this picture of a battery pack, is from this website right here. Not just a website, it's a company, it's a huge company. They make battery packs for electric vehicles. In fact, they're kind of big. They know what the fuck they're talking about. They're a huge company. Lithium-ion pouch cells for battery manufacturing. Okay, this is nothing special. This exists, and with this here, you cannot get 15-minute battery charge time. You can't. You simply can't. This shit is the same shit that you have in your phone. This shit is the same shit you have in your laptop. It's the same stuff you have in your tablet, same stuff you have in your camera. It's the same stuff that we all use. This is nothing fucking new. And they already use this in cars. So, Atlas Company, Mark, can I ask you a personal question? I just want to know the name of the person that decided to copy and paste this picture from Google Images onto your website. I just want to know the name of that fucking idiot. Who did it? They couldn't even alter this picture a little bit, throw it in a Photoshop, and make it harder for me to find it. I'm still going to find it, but it's going to be a little harder. Literally, it took me like 15 minutes to find it, to find this picture and then find the actual company that makes these. Yeah, that's what I fucking do, Mark. I do real fucking research. I'm not 4-minute pump chump like every other fucking YouTuber and auto blogger that's throwing out all this information. They're promoting the shit out of you with 4 minutes worth of fucking research. I did 4 weeks of research. There is no fucking way. I was just gonna say, there's no way this motherfucker's getting off this easy. I think he will. Clinton, if Clintons are walking around free, I think this guy is going to be just fine. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about they raised $1.5 million. First, $10,000, second, $348, and then $1 million, but they're not done. This $1 million is still going up. So they should be somewhere around $1.5 million. Here's what they did for $10,000. Complete interior design concept. It's not even the design, it's a concept of a fucking design. That's like me saying, I think moon might be made out of fucking cheese. $10,000, please. Next, product development. You know what? I'm gonna need to raise $348,000 to make a rocket to go to moon to get some of that fucking cheese. Literally, what kind of crazy ass shit is this? $348,000 ain't gonna do shit. Literally. They raised $1.5 million. That's nothing in the business world. Absolutely nothing. And for $1 million, they're planning to have a prototype. You know how expensive that is to make a prototype for a fucking car? It's insanely expensive. They're claiming to have that shit done for $1.5 million. But that's not it. You might be wondering, how the fuck are they going to be able to do this only for $1.5 million? If you're wondering that, I was wondering that also, but they do have an answer. So this is their business plan. Look at this here. It looks like a 14-year-old made it for their fucking freshman year business class. There's 2 gold dollar signs that will be given to the rainbow people. They will chop that up into 4 smaller dollar signs to make one big dollar sign given to the Atlas, and then it's gonna get turned into 2 gold dollar signs. What the fuck is this? Literally, what the fuck is this? Can you imagine if this presentation was shown on Shark Tank? Fuck the Shark Tank. Can you imagine if they brought this PowerPoint to a bank financing loan officer? Like, what the fuck is this? But here's the craziest part. They're claiming to have 1,000 pickup trucks ready in 2020. That's literally 2 years. In 2 years, they're gonna have 1,000 trucks. Let's see what they need to do. Let's just do simple fucking math and logical calculations to figure out if this is even possible. So what do they need? So they're gonna need the actual technology. Let's give it to them. Let's say they fucking have it. All right, they magically fucking invented that shit somewhere for $1.5 million. They're gonna need employees. How many employees do you think they're gonna need? Probably a couple of hundred, but let's say only 50. 50 employees times $100,000 per employee. Oh yeah, what do you think is gonna be cheaper? They're going to need scientists, they're going to need fucking engineers, they're going to need electrical engineers, they're going to need mechanical engineers, they're going to need automotive engineers, they're going to need welders, they're going to need people that work on body, they're going to need people that cost a lot of money. They're not hiring motherfuckers for minimum wage. So 50 people times $100,000 per person, per one person, that's $5 million. That's just for the development team. Now, they're going to need the tools to actually work. They're going to need robots, computers, software. Then they're going to need somebody to actually manage all the robots and the software. At least another 50 people. That's another $5 million. Oh, and this software and robots and this technology to actually put this car together, because to make this car, you don't need wrenches and sockets and none of that shit. You will need robots to make all that shit. You need robots to stamp out the doors. You need robots to make the glass for the car. You need robots to make the radios. You need people to actually sew the seats together. You need robots to put the actual car together, because you are not going to be making 1,000 cars by fucking hand. All right? It's not possible. That's why manufacturers use robots, because it's faster. So they're going to be making this 1,000 cars. But where are they going to be making all this stuff? Let's say they have the employees, they have the equipment, they have the people that will actually run the equipment. Where are they going to put all this shit? They need a factory. How much is a factory? I don't know, a couple of $100 million? Where are they getting all this money from? They raised $1.5 million with CGI, with photoshopped fucking truck. What am I doing with my life? Why am I maybe I should just, I don't know. What can I invent? A fucking time traveling machine or a teleportation device? How about that? What am I doing here, people? I know this video is super long. If you stuck through this cringy video, like, holy shit, you are crazy. You are literally insane. Like, for real. Can we stop this guy? You have companies like Motor Trend and Autolane and TFL and all these big companies that are hopping on the hype train. They do zero research. They have no fucking idea what they're talking about, because they're lazy and all they want is clicks. They don't care about actual customers. Do you understand that when somebody wrote an article about this company without doing the proper research, they actually are part of the problem? That's like me saying how awesome it would be to join fucking Nazis in 1940s and 1930s, you know? Hey, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up below and click the subscribe button over my head, or watch one of those two videos if you want to see more money-saving tips about cars. This is Dan with 60 Minute Car. I'm signing out, and I'll see you on the internet.